Hello, my name is James Thorpe and I'm the Managing Editor of the Security Division at Centurion Media. Delighted today to be here at TSC on the ICT stand speaking with Thomas Napora, Senior Vice President and General Manager for the EMEA region, and Neil Foster, Regional Sales Director for Northern Europe. Enjoy. Thomas, great to be speaking with you as always, my friend. Can you do me a favour and just introduce yourself to our viewers and tell them a little bit about your role, please, at ICT?
Sure, James. Well, I'm Thomas Napora. I'm the Senior Vice President and General Manager for the EMEA region at ICT, so Integrated Control Technology. And I'm running since 3 years now the expansion of EMEA for our company.
Fantastic. And I want to start by just looking at some of the new things you're bringing to market right now, and obviously talking about some of the mobile app versions and some of your integrations. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about some of the exciting new things you're bringing to market, please?
Sure, of course. We just have the launch of our new reader series, the TSL readers. New technology in the multi-frequency, various models. Additionally, we improved our power supplies. So we went up from 4 amp to 5 amp, from 8 amp to 10 amp. So completely new hardware, more scalability, more to put on there, make it easier for the installers to connect multiple systems to there without running out of power. And the third, what we are launching at the show, is our new mobile app, Access++. So new functionalities on our app. Use it as credentials. You can use it as access control, but you can also arm and disarm the intrusion part, because ICT stands for Integrated Control Technology, meaning access control, intrusion and building automation.
Fantastic. And obviously we're here at the security event you're showcasing your solutions here. It's a fantastic show. Why is it such an important event for you regionally, but also just strategically, I guess, as a business?
So basically our business started in the UK. The entity is a UK entity. The security event evolved over the years to a real international show, James. When we look around, who are the visitors here nowadays? There is a huge amount of international traffic here. So for EMEA, the region what we're covering, beside Intersec in Dubai, this is the biggest show for us in the region.
Yeah, fantastic. And for those who might not be aware, what does it mean to take an open platform approach to access control? I mean, as simply as you can for us, please.
Open platform is a big word, isn't it? So we are allowing third-party systems onto our system, meaning we are the backbone, adding whatever the end customer needs. You need a visitor management, we can add it. It's a third-party integration. We let other players who are specialists in their business, HR systems, facial recognition, what we don't provide, into our system. The beauty as the open platform concept is completely free of charge. So we give them our APIs, they can integrate with us quite easily, but we don't charge them. So most of the manufacturers out there, you put a third party onto your system, they charge a license. For us, it's completely free. It's an added value for us. It's an added value for the end customer, providing a solution. So that's where the open platform concept, I would say that's the sum up of it.
Fantastic. Thomas, thank you for your time as always.
Thank you very much, James.
Neil, great to be catching up with you today. Can you just start by telling our viewers a little bit about your role and what your focuses are really this year for ICT, please?
So my name's Neil Foster. I'm Regional Sales Director for Northern Europe. So really this year it's getting out, seeing the customers, driving the message of what we can do with sort of like migration and access control systems and new access control systems.
Fantastic. Can you use the word migration there? That's what we want to focus on particularly, is when you look at building that easy migration path for a user with potentially an aging system, what does that look like in practice, really?
Well, there's different ways it can be done. So there's one case study that we're just about to release, which is a hospital environment. They've got 1,400 doors of access control. That product's gone end of life. Obviously, transferring 1,400 doors from one access system to another access system is a massive job, and it's going to be a lengthy job. It's also a financial impact for the customer as well. Basically, what we've been able to let them do is install new systems where they need it, upgrade to the GX platform, which gives things like CCTV integration, wire-free lock-in biometrics, whilst keeping the existing system in play. But what we've also been able to do is migrate that database from the old system to the new system with a product called DataSync. And we synchronize that database through originally and then keep synchronizing it through every 15 minutes. So it really helps the customer transition or migrate from the one platform to a new platform, but making it easy where they can keep the database synchronized between the two as well.
Fantastic. And obviously there's two components to that, in the sense that you have security as one of the peer concepts, is obviously what we're doing here as well, chatting at the security event, but you have the operations aspect as well. So in terms of when you go through that process with the customer as well, I'm sure it's part of reassuring them as well, but how can a system like that act as an operational enabler for an organisation as well as a defence mechanism effectively?
Yeah, well, you're right in what you say. When we talk to any customer, it's all about the operational requirement of the system. So everyone thinks of access control, we're locking people out of areas. Yeah, you are, but there's certain times that you want to let them in. So whether it be a hospital and you're looking to set up a blue light corridor, which is somebody bangs a button, a crash button in a ward, that'll let the crash team get through certain doors without restricting them. That all comes into the operational requirement. When it comes through to being an enabler, it can be as weird and wonderful as we had a customer who wanted to set up a hotel with a staffless reception. So what they wanted to do is be able to go onto a website, book a hotel room, synchronize that information through to the access control system.
Yeah.
So we use that data sync that I mentioned earlier on. We synchronize their website to the database of the access control. I go on the website, make a booking for the hotel. Within 15 minutes, I've got my 4 digits of the last part of the reference number as my booking. That becomes my access code, sets up the access levels. I can get into my room and all the communal areas as well.
Fantastic. Neil, pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.